Hello, my name is Caden, and today I'm going to be doing a block leak test on this 1990 Pontiac Bonneville LE sedan. So, why might you do a block leak test? So, the main reason you would do a block leak test is to check if you have a blown head gasket in your engine. And it's pretty important you know that, and there's tools that'll help you figure that out real quickly. And maybe you've seen this one before, but OEM Tools sells it. It's a block leak tester kit, and it comes with a fluid as well. And what you do is you take this tube here and you fill it with fluid up to this white line here. Of course, it's not going to be exactly at the line because it's kind of at an angle. But fill it up and then stick it in your radiator, and you're going to want to suck about 2 to 3 inches out of your radiator before you do this, so that none of that gets inside of this tube and messes up the test. So you can use like a turkey base or something like I do, just suck some of it out. And you can do this with the engine warm or cold. I wouldn't do it at operating temperature because it gets too hot. I would do it at a cold and then wait for it to warm up, because you never know when it could start leaking if you just have a small leak or what the deal is. So my deal is that I noticed my antifreeze was just a slightly different color than the Dexcool orange. It had a little bit of a yellowy color to it, so I'm kind of curious to see what that's about. There's no froth in my oil or nothing. Everything looks fine on that. Nothing looks milky or anything. The oil cap looks okay, so we'll check that and see that looks all fine. I don't have white smoke going out the tailpipe. I don't have any real symptoms that I would have a blown head gasket. I might have a little oil in the coolant, and that's what I thought I saw, but we're gonna find out what's for real. So the other part of this kit comes with this, and there's this end and this end, and you're going to want to put this end in here and make sure it's snug on there, and make sure this is tight in here too. And then we'll go start the engine up. And another reason I'm testing this is because this car has quite the mileage on it, so we're gonna see how long it might last. And you see it fires right up. Doesn't have any trouble starting at all. So now what we'll come do is you're gonna want to come and give this a couple squeezes until that bubbles up a little bit. And then eventually you won't be able to squeeze this anymore and get bubbles to come up in there. So just squeeze it until like that, you got some bubbles in there, and then you're just going to want to wait. Now, to tell if you have a blown head gasket, the color of this fluid would turn into a yellow color, and that would indicate that there's combustion gases getting into your cooling system, which would leak out of your head gasket if you have a cracked block, a cracked head, or just a leaking head gasket. But nothing is changing color yet, so that's a very good sign. And I'm going to give it a couple more squeezes. And we're just going to wait a little bit, and I'll come back in a sec. Alright, now that it is ran for a few minutes, the fluid in here is still blue. When we put some more air into it, nothing has changed color or turned anything, which would indicate we do not have a blown head gasket, which is awesome considering the mileage it has. So we're just gonna go ahead and shut the engine off. And that just proves that these 3800 motors are pretty bulletproof, and we do not have a blown head gasket. I'm sure there's lots of videos like this out there, but I just thought I'd make one for this vehicle. Hopefully this helps somebody, and I guess I'll have to figure out what the little discoloration coolant is. I got new coolant, new water pump, and even brand new radiator, so maybe I'll just live with it. If anybody has any ideas what it could be on these engines, then let me know, please, because I'm not sure what would make it do that slight discoloration. Anyway, hope this helps. Have a good day, everyone.